So, good morning my dear students. Today here I am going to explain you the chapter or India. Okay, see here, all of you know that we all live in India. India is the name of our country, or India is our nation, is not it? So here come to the chapter. India is a big country. It is the seventh largest country in the world in size. It has a population of more than 120 crores. The population of a place is the number of the people living in that place. India has the second largest population in the world. So what is given there, you see, India is a big country and it is the seventh largest country in the world. In the world, India is in the seventh number in its size. Okay, and in India the total number of population is 120 crores. Okay, now what is this population? Do you know the meaning of population? The population of a place is the number of the people living in that place. The population of a place means the number of the people, those who are living in India. They are known as the population of India. Means how many people are living in India. They are called the population of India as a whole. Okay, so India has the second largest population in the world. In the number of size, we are in the seventh number, and in the number of population, we are having the second position. Means you can imagine 120, more than 120 crores of people. A country is run by a government. India became independent on 15th August 1947. Being independent means that we have the right to choose our government. So a country is run by a government, you know very well, like Sarmananda Sonowal, is not it? Nowadays in Assam, this person is having his government. Okay, how this government is formed, do you know? We the people giving vote, and those party who are getting more vote in the election, they are making their government, or you can say they are forming the government. Okay, and India became independent on 15 August 1947. Here it is given independent. Do you know the British people or the people of England, they were ruling over India and they ruled over us nearly 200 years, and we had to fight against them. They killed so many people of India also, and freedom fight was there. And at last in the year 1947 on 15 August we became free, means we got the freedom. Okay, now being independent means that we have the right to choose our government. Now being independent means we have the right to choose our government. If we are independent, if we are free, then we are able to choose our government. Okay, we elect or choose people to form the government. In India, we have central government and state governments. Now, as I told you, election is there. In the election, the adult citizens, they are giving their vote, and those party who are getting more votes, they are forming the government. Here it is given there, we elect or choose people to form the government. In India, we have a central and then state government. In India, we have central government and state government. Now, who is the central government and what is this state government? As you know, Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India, is not it? And the Chief Minister of Assam is Sarvananda Sonowal. So, Narendra Modi is having his government in the center, that is in New Delhi, and in Assam, Sarvananda Sonowal, he is having his government. So two governments we have, one is the central government and one is the state government. In the same way, in other states also the government is there, and in central we have one government only. In all the states one government is there. So this is because a single government cannot manage a large country like India, and this is why we have two governments, one in the central and one in the state. This is because, as you know, India is a very large country, more than 120 crores of people, and it is not possible to see all the people to rule over whole of India by sitting in New Delhi only. Okay, so that's why one government is in the center and one government is in the state. Okay, they are helping each other. They are helping each other to manage the country. Together, the central and the state government, they look after the needs of the country and its people, and both the central and the state government, they look after the needs of the common people, those who are living in India. Okay, see you in the next video.